It's Sports Frenzy! Sports Frenzy!
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been the moment you're waiting for the entire weekend. Your Sports Frenzy recap show with me, Jamie Rose, and Coach Cole.
Hey, Coach Cole.
And as you can see, Tim and I both have, well, Tim's not holding his belt, but both Tim and I have the belts this week. His doesn't spin though, so. But his is cooler, I have to say. I do like the IC title.
Yes, I do too.
It's very.
I do have the spinner belt is still there as well. So
yeah. So
it's in the props there. See everybody. There we go.
Props. We have so many props. I remember when the show first started, there was no props. No budget.
Well, depends on your idea of props, I guess. We had props. There was a prop Tim. There was a
trampoline, a volleyball court, a beach.
We've had various different props over the years. One being a picture of me while I'm talking on a phone, and
yes, and I hope everybody has been enjoying the Throwback Thursdays. I've been trying to do that lately. Usually I start recording or start the editing process of our show, and then I real quick go back in time and find some old clips of us. So,
I think the throwback episodes are pretty cool, actually. It brings back a lot of memories in one way or another.
Some of them are funny because we look so different, you know.
Oh, yeah. We have changed a little bit in 7 years.
We have that indeed. We have.
I think we've aged, haven't we?
You what?
We've aged, haven't we?
Well, I have glasses now and gray in my beard, and I have a beard now, and I think back when I started the show, I had a little bit longer hair, no beard.
You looked younger, too. You were a younger Jamie back in those days.
Yeah, I was probably 30-pound less Jamie, too, so. What can I say? The adult beverages, and I'm eating good these days, so. My wife's a good cook, so. But. So anyways, Tim and I tied this week. We had 20 points apiece. We got a lot to cover tonight. I would like to get a little bit of a frenzy talk in because I have a few things I would like to talk about tonight. So
Ooh, all right. We better get right on it then, man. We're gonna be busy here.
We are.
Let's do this. Go for it, Rose.
All right, we'll get the sound effects fired up here as always, because we love our sound effects here on Sports Frenzy. Opening up with boys high school basketball. First up, boys high school basketball. Chelsea defeats Adrian 60-52.
Sand Creek remains undefeated as they take out Morenci 62-34.
Madison defeats Whitmore Lake 73-62.
Moving into girls high school basketball, we have Madison over Whitmore. No, sorry, wrong one. Lenawee Christian. No, Britton Deerfield. Nope, Lenawee Christian. I was right the first time. Lenawee Christian over Britton Deerfield, 53-25. Double. I'm trying to multitask here.
Get your head in the game, Tim. Hudson defeats Sand Creek 42-39.
Ypsilanti Lincoln gets the win over Tecumseh 35-22.
Moving into NLL lacrosse, the Saskatchewan Rush defeats the Calgary Roughnecks. If you lose, you don't get a sound effect. Sorry, Calgary. The Rush beat the Roughnecks 12-11 in overtime.
Overtime. The Rochester Nighthawks.
Nope, come on, scroll down.
Get the win over the Stealth 12-8.
NBA action. The San Antonio Spurs defeat the LA Clippers 105-97.
Continuing NBA action, the Boston Celtics get a win over the Detroit Pistons 104-98.
I just realized you didn't even get that on camera. I didn't even spray it in. I just did the Triple H spray.
When?
Just now.
Just now. I might got it. I had you on camera. Do it again.
I think I did it off of camera, and I aimed it that way.
Oh, all right.
Too many electrical devices over here.
So we got minor league hockey. We got the Grand Rapids Griffins getting the win over the Milwaukee team 6-2.
It's the Milwaukee Admirals. I couldn't fit it all on that one line there.
You know, I had that. I lost that thought actually.
Oh, you're fine. No worries.
It was.
Oh my goodness gracious, Tim. That was the get the win. I forgot the sound effect. The Toledo Walleye destroyed the Wheeling Nailers 7-0. I'm going to give it a second.
Way to go, guys.
Moving back into some NCAA basketball.
Harvard gets the win over Yale, 77-64.
You know, probably Harvard and Yale students are kind of offended that we probably do that, actually. They're probably like, what are they saying about us?
How many Harvard or Yale students do you actually think really would waste their time with Sports Frenzy?
I'm trying to give it the benefit of the doubt. Well, right off the bat for this next game, Michigan defeats Purdue. 14th ranked Purdue, 82-70. Go Blue.
Was anybody else thinking, man, it seems weird seeing Spike Albright in a Purdue uniform? I was.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, he didn't score 1 point on Michigan, so.
Should have stayed with Michigan. Just saying.
I mean, considering he's still a bench guy, I don't get why he didn't just stay.
I felt like he got more playtime with Michigan.
I think he did. And then he transferred out because they told him he wasn't going to be a starter anymore. So.
Well, he's still not a starter, so I don't know what.
Exactly. I don't know.
Spike was never going to be a NBA player. He's too small, and he's got a big.
Now, I think he had the potential until after he got injured.
Yeah.
And had to have a double hip surgery. That's what took him out of action.
Oh.
He had a double hip replacement. But he was pretty freaking good until, I mean, look at the tournament when he came off the bench and was hitting 3-pointers from like way out of nowhere to bring us back into that one game.
That's true. Yeah, the year they made it to the finals.
I think just because I think the injury is what cost him his career. I think he could have been so much better.
That's true. Next
Another thing I've learned here tonight, by using a bigger device to film with is not very mobile friendly. I'm going to be going back to my smaller phone for this next time we do this again.
That has to be hard to do this, and you have a lot going on.
It's been complicated.
Well, you're doing a great job. We appreciate it here, Tim. Next up.
And that's your 3-point bonus game.
It's first 3-point bonus game. It's first 3-point bonus game. Yeah. It is. Kentucky gets the win over Florida, 76-66.
Moving into some NCAA women's basketball. Oregon State squeaks by Stanford, 50-47.
Notre Dame over Florida State, 79-61.
That's almost a. And last women's NCAA basketball game for you guys, which squeaker of a game. Nebraska squeaks by MSU 76-74 in overtime. And no, that was not my squeaker game of the week. That's why I only have one title belt this week. I'll give you guys a little bit of this one. That's enough.
The Kings get it done over the Ducks, 4-1.
All right, bear with me. I got some.
What do you got?
Squeaker Game of the Week.
All right, that's enough of that because I didn't get that. And then.
And that's your 3-point bonus game.
Three-point bonus game! Yeah!
Yeah. All right. That was a whole bunch of sound effects right there. Your last game is the Penguins defeat the Flyers 4-2. Flyers, you're going to get one more goal. That's all I needed, one more goal, and I could have had my squeaker belt. One more.
But no.
No.
Wasn't meant to happen.
It was not. NASCAR, the Daytona 500. Man, this was a race. There was a whole bunch of crashes. There was... well, first off, Kurt Busch gets first place. He ends up winning the thing on the last lap.
The crazy Bush brother.
the crazy one. I should have mentioned that. Yes, the ninja assassin ex-girlfriend helped him out, I think.
I was thinking the same thing. Maybe she started taking out some tires and stuff with her ninja darts.
There was some tire issues, I think, I heard. So, so first place, Kurt Busch. The next two would have had to have been fill-ins. Number 2... Ryan Blaney. And excuse me if I'm not pronouncing his last name right. Blaney. And number 3, I might have to add this guy because I like his name. I might have to add his name to the sheets. AJ Allmendinger. Allmendinger is his name. He came in 3rd. So if you chose Kurt Busch or wrote in Ryan or AJ, you get 1 point. Kevin Harvick came in 22nd. He had 3 laps to go. So I'm wondering if he had car problems or if he crashed or something. And then Kyle Busch came in 38th place. He only did 103 laps out of 200. So he did about half the race. He was involved in a accident, and NASCAR has new rules this year that if you're involved in an accident and you have damage to your car, you are not allowed to compete. So that wraps up your recap show. Yeah, I think we lost our live feed there.
What's going on here? Hey, we still live? It says I'm still live. What's going on here?
I don't know. It was doing the buffering thing, and I went black and white there from what I saw. All right, I will give you guys some of the...
It says live now. Do you see anything yet?
I clicked off of it. Yep.
Yep, we're back. Or
broadcasting interrupted. It says. I don't know. It keeps saying broadcast interrupted. And
yeah,
I'm black and white.
He came in third. So.
Oh, this is hilarious. All right, let me see. I'm just going to start this again. Oops, no.
Holy cow. Tim, we are up to 123 members on Facebook Live there. Ryan is really...
I have to add yet, too.
Yeah, I see that. It says 7 people want to join this group, so we might be up to 130. That's awesome. Let's see.
I'm not sure what actually happened, but we're coming back to you live now. I must have hit a wrong button or something. Anyway, we are doing the sports talk portion of the show real quick here. And I have the camera back on Mr. Jamie Rose.
It's me. Give you guys a little frenzy talk here. First up, you know, I think we jinxed ourselves, Tim. We just said how we love the WWE Hall of Fame class this year, that, oh man, everybody's great. Oh, I have no issues with anybody on there.
We now have issues with people on there.
Yo, we have issues, yes. Announced today. And you know what also cracks me up? How it's never WWE announces it first. It's always ESPN or Fox Sports Net or Rolling Stones magazine.
Yes.
These magazines and sources know before WWE. My guess is probably WWE's trying to keep them a secret, and somehow they find out. So then WWE's just like, well, this was brought to you by Rolling Stones or whatever. I'm going to real quick. Let's see.
Either way.
That explains it right there. Why she's getting inducted. The first inductee that Tim and I don't agree with this year, just announced today, Beth Phoenix. Once again, that's Beth Phoenix.
Yep, you heard it here.
I do not have an issue with divas going in the Hall of Fame.
Well, no, but...
My issue with this is she did not do anything really for WWE.
No, she didn't.
I'm real quick trying to figure out even how long.
She didn't even wrestle that much, nor did she wrestle that good.
Or that long.
I felt like they almost brought her in just to replace a big woman like Chyna, basically.
Yep. It looks like she was wrestling for WWE from 2004 to 2007. From what I'm looking at right now. So basically for...
Again, you can't possibly tell me you've gone through every classic woman in WWE already. There's so many legendary wrestler women that they haven't done.
Yeah. It might have been a little bit longer than that. I'm seeing up to 2004 to maybe 2012. But either way, I mean, I think Chyna should have been in there, but I'm wondering if they don't want to induct Chyna because of her extracurricular activities, we'll say, outside of wrestling. But even I mean, I don't think Victoria, she's not in there yet, is she?
I don't think so.
I feel like Victoria deserves to be in there ahead of her. I would almost say Molly Holly would be ahead of her almost. I feel like the only reason she's going in the Hall of Fame is because of her husband. Do you know who her husband is?
No, I don't.
Edge.
Oh, really?
Edge is her.
She's married to Edge?
Yep. One sec.
I did not know that.
Yeah, they just got married in 2016.
Interesting.
She was married previously to someone named Joey Knight. And they were married from 2001 to 2010. So, but anyways, enough of my rant about it. That's the first. But still, hindsight, it's this class is still very worthy, I feel like. Beth Phoenix will put a question mark by her. But that's enough of a rant, I feel like, about Beth Phoenix there. Tickets are on sale now, Tim, for the Michigan versus Florida, the Advocare Classic, they're calling it. It's Saturday, September 2nd. I'm afraid to find out what the tickets are going for.
Yeah.
Yesterday, the Pistons honored Rip Hamilton by retiring his jersey. His jersey's up there now with Big Ben, Chauncey.
That's what? That's 3 now? 3 or 4 from that particular
I'm thinking 4. Pretty sure it's 4 now.
Well deserved anyway.
Yeah. Retired numbers. I can tell you right now who.
It'd be nice to see, even though I'm not a huge Pistons fan anymore, it would be nice to see them get a team chemistry like that again, and they don't have that right now.
Mm-hmm.
They're lacking in the team chemistry as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I would agree. I'll have to find out what all the jerseys that are all retired numbers. That's not up to date. I'll have to do research on that for you guys and find out what all jersey numbers are retired from them. Number 32 is definitely up there now. I don't want to give you guys too much.
The ceremonies are actually pretty cool to watch too, as they go old school. They do like the flames, and I know when I watched Big Ben's get retired. Now
yeah,
it's cool.
Is Rashid's up there now?
I'm not sure.
I know Big Ben, Chauncey, and Rips are up there. Which I think Rip and Chauncey, they were my 2 favorite Pistons. So I wish they could have stayed together as a team for a couple more years.
Yeah.
I felt like Big Ben jumping ship for more money kind of hurt them. So
yeah, absolutely. That was a big hurt. Big Ben. The same after that.
Big congratulations goes out to Hudson. Hudson Wrestling wins their 6th state championship.
Yes, this would explain why the basketball team isn't too good. Because apparently most of their football players must wrestle.
Oh, that does explain it.
Since they're champions.
Let's see if I got anything else for you guys. I think that's about it for you guys tonight. Don't want to give you too much there.
No, because we'll be coming back for you real soon.
Yes, on the Picks edition. And that gives me one more thing to tell you guys. Sorry, I know I just said give you guys a little insight into the sheets this week. I sent them to Tim earlier today just so he can get the pictures all around and stuff like that. First up, there will be no high school basketball this week.
I saw that.
There was no games. It's at the end of basketball season. So this week, there were no games that fell on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday for you guys. Next up is NCAA basketball. There's only going to be men's basketball this week. The girls basketball, I found girls basketball games, but the teams I've never even heard of.
Right.
And I didn't want to just throw a bunch of...
Yeah, you don't want to just throw anything out there.
Yeah, I wanted them to be good games, legit games. And so just the way girls basketball is falling right now in NCAA, there was nothing really worth mentioning. But on the good news, I will have 5 really good boys basketball game for you guys this week, and Major League Baseball's back for you guys.
Florida games
have 5 spring training games for you guys. And just remember with spring training, they're usually not televised. I think some of the Tiger games might be televised. They don't always play
on the radio, though. Some of the games you might be able to find on the radio.
Yeah, maybe on the radio, or maybe like Major League Baseball Network or something like that. If you guys get that, maybe ESPN will show something. With spring training games, you'll see it sometimes. Tim and I will do it on the recap show, and be like, "Oh, the Tigers beat the Yankees 4-3 in 7 innings."
Yeah, they don't necessarily go all innings either.
Yep. So I know it's going to sound a little weird, but it's spring training. I think what it is sometimes teams are just like, "All right, I feel like we had enough. We did enough innings today."
It's just practice, more or less.
Exactly. Yep. We'll have NASCAR for you guys this week. NASCAR is back, and we also have WWE Fastlane pay-per-view. So once again, we will do our recap show for you guys Monday, and it'll come to you guys Tuesday. So that's all I have. I promise that's now all I have for you guys.
Sounds good.
So.
All right, everybody. We will talk to you again real soon. I'm the coach. Be blessed, everybody.
And I'm Jamie. And as always, go Blue.